Eliezer Jones.
The mic.
There it is. I'm still Eliezer Jones.
And I'm Noam Weissman. Earlier this year, I received an email from a parent who said the following. I was talking to my son Yaakov about his Judaic studies classes when he casually commented that I'm never going to get above a B- in Talmud because I'm just bad at it. And that's why I don't like it. It got me thinking. If my kids graduate disliking trigonometry, I could live with that. But if my kids graduate hating Judaic studies classes, I simply cannot. Trigonometry is a preference. Some like it and some don't, and that's okay. But Judaic studies, that's our value system. How awful is this? Why should learning Torah detract from one's connection to Judaism? And then what can we as Jewish educators in the American day school system do to go about solving this?
So here's what we came up with. Noam and I looked back to our tradition, a Torah Lishma focus, learning for the sake of learning. And Torah Lishma for us follows the vision of Rav Chaim of Eliezer, who wrote that Torah Lishma is learning for the love of learning, to increase one's knowledge and to discover the intellectual depth of the Torah. But Torah Lishma is not just a theoretical idea, it also has modern ramifications.
Therefore, we've developed a 6-pronged approach to developing this Torah Lishma model. It's based on current research in educational psychology, and it's focused on increasing motivation in learning.
So the first element is the value statement. Here we want to create this value statement and make sure that it is clear what Torah Lishma is. All schools in this model are going to spend time front-loading, on the front end, this development of this value. Students, faculty, and administration are going to co-construct what Torah Lishma means for them. The second element is intrinsic reinforcement. And here we're going to focus on 3 C's: curiosity, choice, and challenge. We're going to pique their curiosity and increase their interest. We're going to make sure that they have choice in their learning activities and assessments. And we're going to make sure that each individual student is appropriately challenged. And the third element is partnership. And here we want to make sure that partnership manifests itself in 2 places. One, in the development of a commitment where the students support each other. And 2, in the way they learn. The students are going to be taught the skills of chavrusa learning to ensure that chavrusa learning is actually used efficiently. And we want to make sure that the students are engaged in the social belongingness that we all crave and the peer critique and encouragement that is a hallmark of the Jewish learning experience.
Element number 4 is a focus on an orientation called mastery and not performance. Mastery focuses on learning, mastering a set skill, and self-improvement. Performance is focused on my ability in relation to someone else. Performance then is zero-sum. The better I perform, the more competitive I am, the worse you do, and the more competitive you are. Our model focuses on self-set goals, not set standards for all. Students work to accomplish their own goals, focus on their own fluency, and are competing with themselves, not with others. Connected to this 4th element is the 5th element of authentic assessment, not just your standard summative assessment. Authentic assessments are focused on the goals that the students set for themselves. They'll be showcasing their work in real-life application so that their learning can accomplish what they really want to do. So if they're working on reading skills, then they will be able to give Divrei Torah. And if they're working on critical thinking skills, they'll write scholarly journal articles on the insights that they've discovered. And finally, the 6th element is that of purpose. This is the element of reflection for both the teachers and the students. They'll engage in throughout the learning. This is the element of why. Is what I'm doing serving the purpose of Torah Lishma focus? And if not, changes need to be made.
So this is just a brief explanation of what we are passionate about accomplishing. If you'd love to hear more and continue this conversation, we hope to see you later. We do plan on developing a professional development model and a manual that we'll be sharing at torahlishma.com. Thank you very much.